Hey, you're hungry. I'm hungry. Welcome to my channel. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're making king crab legs. So I have king crab, cornflakes crumb, butter, minced garlic, vegetable oil, egg beaters. Although I have egg beaters, you can use regular eggs as well. So what you're going to do next is that you're going to get a separate plate and separate your crabs from everything else. So what I'm doing here is I'm breaking everything apart. I'm getting all the meat out the crabs. As you can see, I messed up multiple times. So I don't recommend the Wegmans king crab because it already comes cut and it makes it harder for the process. So just get regular king crab and it works perfectly. But if Wegmans is the only option that you have, I started to get the hang of it during the end. So just take notes of what I did. I just cut in half and just took it out like that. So I did not show this in the beginning, but I also have all-purpose flour. Egg beaters or regular eggs work the same way. Just make sure you mix up the eggs. I'm being creative, so I'm trying the cornflakes crumbs, but you can use regular crumbs that you would use like to fry chicken or something like that. So what I'm doing next is I'm getting a king crab and I'm gonna dip it in the flour. Once again, you can use any kind of eggs. It could be egg beaters or it could be regular eggs. So make sure your king crab is fully coated with flour. After it's fully coated, dip it in an egg. You could use regular eggs or eggs beater. Once again, after that, you're gonna dip it in your breadcrumbs. I'm using cornflake crumbs. So I'm showing you different kind of breadcrumbs you can use instead. So I'm making sure everything is covered with breadcrumbs as I did with every other step. If you're gonna use the cornflake crumbs, honestly, as you can see, I'm doing a voice order, so I already had this food. Um, it tasted good to me, but it did have that cornflake taste. So if I was to make this again, I would definitely use breadcrumbs. But it did give it a crispy taste, like it gave that extra crispy, and which I like, so it's like a 50-50. But I recommend it if you do like cornflakes and if you do like a crispy taste. So with that being said, it's up to you. So I'm just repeating the same steps. And yeah. So what you're gonna do next is that you're gonna get a separate bowl. You're gonna get some vegetable oil. Depending on your diet, I recommend vegetable oil. It's gonna fry things the best. You're going to pour a decent amount into this. Nothing too crazy. So this is how the king crab did look after I fully coated them. Don't cut from my paper plate. I would use paper pots if I wanted to. Okay, okay, if I could. So if you want to check if it's ready, you're gonna splat. You know what I'm saying? I know some people be doing the whole wooden thing, but some people don't got wooden spoons. So just splat some water and you're gonna be fine. After you splat some water, it's gonna start bubbling up. So that's how you know it's ready. And boom, no wooden spoon needed. So you're gonna get your king crab and you're just gonna dip it in. Make sure they're not like all cluttered up together. Like separate them a little bit, and you see them bubbling up, tending up, getting cooked and shit. I don't know if I could curse, but you know we fucking do. I know I can't curse, but I'm so cursing. I'm wilding. But you're gonna leave it there for about a minute or so. The reason why I pick it up and I wiggle it is because sometimes when frying things, it could get stuck. I don't know how it could get stuck. So if you do know, just leave it in the comments because help your girl out. But you're gonna leave it there for about a minute or so before you start flipping it. And yeah, so I'm just gonna talk a little bit because I got some time. So I'm trying to do like these advice videos, so drop in the comments of topics you want me to talk about. I'm a therapist on a low, so don't even try to play me. But if you don't want to comment it, I can't even talk. If you want to comment it, what am I saying? Okay, sorry about that. I haven't been to school in like 2 weeks. If you want to comment, you can easily hit my DM on my food page and just tell me topics you want me to talk about. And yeah, so any topics is reasonable. Like I don't care. I'll talk about anything in this channel. Although I did say it's just gonna be a food channel, we just gonna give each other advice, help each other out. Cause I be going through it, you be going through it, we both be going through it. So as you can see, it look like little fried chickens. So when it start looking like little fried chickens, you're gonna flip them around. It looks. I guess I'm not gonna say little fried chickens. I'm gonna just say golden because I'm being mad. I don't even know. But yeah, so when it start looking like this, you're gonna flip it around. You're gonna leave it there for like 30 seconds or a minute. It's really completely up to you. Like I mentioned before, I do like mine crispy. And fun fact, but these cornflakes breadcrumbs that be making it look mad pretty. So and it be getting that little crisp like yum, so good. Sponsor me. I'm kidding. I don't want to be. Let me not even say I don't want to be sponsored by cornflakes, because whatever pays is paying. You feel me? But yeah, you're gonna let it keep cooking for a little bit. So I'm getting my plate ready to take them out. So I'm gonna take them out, just making sure it's ready. That's how it looked when I took them out. I did a little zoom in for y'all. Y'all like that? Comment if you like it. I'm such a YouTuber now. Don't play me. Nah, but all jokes aside, do y'all like the little zoom in? I think I know a little girl. You wanna eat it? Yum, so hungry. One time for the one time. Hey. So you're gonna repeat the same steps for everything else. So what you're gonna get is a separate pot for your salt. So you're gonna get some butter. Yes, I got a cheap ass butter. If you're not buying the butter, don't make comments. Okay. Okay. So you're gonna throw some butter in there. Damn, I still haven't do it in. I'm taking my sweet ass time. Yeah. So I don't do measurements. So I'm just taking a really big scoop of butter. So I'm just gonna throw it on the pan. So I'm a little mix. I'm mixing around, so like the butter could get all around. So I'm gonna get another scoop of butter because I'm making a lot of king crabs. Even though I only show y'all like four, I'm still gonna make a lot of king crabs. So don't come for me. And I just speed up this process because it looks so satisfying. Tell me it don't. Lie. Comment if it looks satisfying. Yo, this is so weird to say. Even though I'm saying it sounds mad weird to say, it's just because I'm not really used to it. But yeah, you're just gonna wait till it melt completely. When I mean completely, I mean completely. If the smoke is not coming out like this, don't let it keep boiling. So when you start seeing it really smoky like this, that's when it's ready. So you're gonna take your black pepper and you're just gonna splat, splat. So I forgot to mention this, but every single time I put an ingredient in, I do mix it right away. So we're gonna add some garlic. We're gonna pour some in. So I was struggling putting this in, but you're gonna put like a decent amount, but more than you will put the black pepper. Next, you're gonna put some onion powder. Just gonna throw a little bit in for some flavor. Then you're gonna throw in some Old Bay. It's gonna help with the color as well, but also helps a lot with flavor. I highly recommend Old Bay for seafood in general. So I'm mixing everything together. After everything is mixed, you are gonna leave it alone for about a minute and so before you add your extra ingredients, because the rest of the ingredients are more so for the hotness, because we are making a buffalo sauce, not a regular one. We're gonna add some paprika, just throw a little bit because it's not as spicy. It's ready for cut. You can use any kind of hot sauce, but I do recommend red hot. You can use the buffalo version as well, but I feel like they taste the same. I could be wrong, but I feel like they taste the same. So after that, you're gonna mix everything together, and this step is extremely important. So if you're making this, you do need to make this step. So after that, you're gonna add some Wegmans chili and lime. If you don't have the Wegmans chili and lime, I'm gonna drop another option you can use. You're gonna mix everything up, and this step is extremely important. But leave it alone for like a minute. So as you can see, it's getting really bubbly, which is what we want before we actually dip everything in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Recipes you want me to do, and do what you gotta do. So what you're gonna do is you're actually gonna drop the king crab that you cooked earlier into where you're gonna like shimmer around for the sauce to get in, and you're just gonna keep repeating the same step for each king crab. So if you really want some pretty presentation, what I do recommend is that you get the worst ones, which I consider worst ones to be the little one, and you always make them first. So you can have all the little ones in the bottom, and then you have all the nice ones on top. And here's the final product, and thank you for coming to my channel. If you want to see any new recipes, please drop them in the comments, and see you next time.